Cluster bombs in Cambodia. What is the history of cluster bombs in Cambodia? In this video, we delve into the history of cluster bombing in Cambodia. I recently visited the Landmine Museum in Cambodia, and it had a profound effect on me. Visiting the museum opened my eyes to the devastation of not only war, but these insidious weapons. Please watch until the end to listen to our guide talk about how he was affected by the cluster bombs. He told us that even today, 2 to 3 locals a day are still being injured or killed by unexploded bombs. Cluster bombs were extensively used in Cambodia during the Vietnam War, which was lasted from the mid-1960s to the early 1970s. The United States dropped a significant number of cluster bombs as part of its military operations against the North Vietnamese forces and the Viet Cong. These bombs were intended to target enemy troops, vehicles and supplies by scattering smaller bomblets over a wider area. However, many of these bomblets did not explode upon impact and remained as dangerous unexploded ordnance, or UXO. This has had devastating consequences for Cambodia's civilian population even long after the war ended. The unexploded cluster bomblets have caused numerous casualties and hindered post-war recovery efforts. The use of cluster bombs and the resulting humanitarian crisis prompted international attention and efforts to address the issue. Efforts have been made to clear UXO and assisted affected communities, but the legacy of cluster bombs continues to affect Cambodia to this day. The impact of cluster bombs has been significant, leading to casualties and injuries among civilians, including children, farmers, and other individuals who come into contact with unexploded bomblets. Various organisations and government agencies have been working to clear unexploded ordnance and provide assistance to affected communities, but the exact number of people affected can be challenging to determine due to the ongoing nature of the issue and the remote areas where the incidents often occur. The United States has acknowledged its involvement in the dropping of cluster bombs and other ordnance in Cambodia during the Vietnam War. However, the question of taking responsibility can be complex and can involve various aspects, including acknowledging the harm caused, providing assistance for clearance and victim support, and addressing the consequences. Over the years, the US government has taken steps to address the issue of unexploded ordnance in Cambodia and provide support for clearance efforts and victim assistance programs. This has included financial support for UXO clearance projects, mine risk education, and medical and rehabilitation assistance for those affected by UXO. While some efforts have been made, there may be ongoing debates or discussions about the extent of responsibility and the effectiveness of the measures taken. Who are the organisations that are clearing cluster bombs in Cambodia? Several organisations have been actively involved in the clearance of cluster bombs and unexploded ordnance in Cambodia. Some of these organisations include Halo Trust. Halo Trust is a leading international mine clearing organisation that has been working in Cambodia since the 1990s. They have been involved in UXO and landmine clearance, as well as providing mine risk education to local communities. Mines Advisory Group, MAG. MAG is another prominent organisation that focuses on UXO and landmine clearance. They have been working in Cambodia to clear hazardous areas and provide training and support to local communities. Cambodian Mine Action Centre, CMAC. CMAC is a Cambodian government agency that plays a crucial role in coordinating and implementing mine and UXO clearance efforts. They work closely with international partners and organisations to address the issue. Golden West Humanitarian Foundation. This organisation collaborates with local authorities and communities to clear landmines and UXO in Cambodia, including cluster bombs. Handicap International, now known as Humanity and Inclusion. This organisation provides support to victims of landmines and UXO, including medical care, rehabilitation and socio-economic reintegration. Clear Path International. This organisation focuses on UXO and landmine clearance as well as victim assistance and survivor support. Japanese Mine Action Service, or JMAS. JMAS is a Japanese organisation that has been involved in UXO clearances projects in Cambodia. These are just a few examples of organisations that have been active in clearing cluster bombs and UXO in Cambodia. The efforts of these organisations are crucial in making effective areas safer for the local population and supporting victims of these dangerous remnants of conflict. Unfortunately, we have not learnt from the devastating past of cluster bombs, as these weapons are still being used today in Ukraine. These weapons are banned in most countries in the world, but some countries still supply these awful weapons. We as humans should learn from the past and insist that war should not occur, and that at the very least cluster bombs should never be used.
What videotape you?
Yes. From my village, from the city to my village in 65 kilometers. From my homeland to the jungle, 5 kilometers. Those times, no information, no school, no TV, no phone, no electricity, don't have anything. I went together with the brother and sister. My brother 11 years old, my sister 14 years old. They walk behind me together. But I don't understand what happened. I don't remember. First, I only hear the sound, boom. But what happened? Who helped me, take me to hospital? I don't know. Until now, I don't know. When I wake up in hospital in Siem City, but so bad. My brother and sister all died.
Oh.
My brother and sister died because of the powder of TNT poison burned in face, and a lot of blood come out. They left hospital and then they died. I'm very lucky. I am one leg loose. Very, very lucky. I am still alive. But now I'm okay. I'm changed my life. I become a strong man and I make a good job. And I promise with the children to help them become a good job in the future. This and the children I support now 35 children in school. I come every day, morning here and evening go back. I teach English every day for them. Yeah.
Good for you.
This I need you help for support for the children. Yeah. Okay?
I'm done.